always want to complete that course of therapy. Not completing the course of therapy is a great way to set your bacteria up for bacterial resistance, and that's something that you don't want to have happen. As far as your question goes, first of all, I don't know if I'd ever use an antibiotic for strep throat. In fact, I wouldn't use an antibiotic for strep throat. Antibiotic resistance is a serious problem, and overuse of antibiotics is the cause of MRSA and other, what they call superbugs, antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Just having strep throat is not, in my opinion anyway, a good enough reason to use an antibiotic. Colloidal silver, gargling with colloidal silver, or making a colloidal silver spray can help with strep throat. Using iodine, which we talked about a little bit before in our monologue here today, using iodine can help with strep throat or sore throat. You put a couple of drops of Lugol solution or some iodine, maybe betadine solution into a mouthwash and gargle with it. That's another thing that you could do. Some people like gargling with vitamin C. You should also be using vitamin C if you have strep throat as well, and that can be helpful too. Baking soda sometimes helps. If you have really, really painful sore throat, you might want to think about getting a prescription for something called lidocaine spray. Lidocaine is a topical anesthetic, and by spraying it, a dilute solution, you can kind of numb the throat. You have to have a pharmacist make that for you. You need a prescription for that. But I would be using the colloidal silver as well as perhaps iodine, and I would never take an antibiotic just for strep throat. And absolutely, Tony, your point's well taken that you want to use probiotics and fermented foods and maybe even vitamin C as well when you're done with your course of therapy. Does that help you, Tony?
Yeah, I did some of that. Would bentonite clay help too?
Bentonite clay isn't going to necessarily help the throat, but it will definitely help clear out bacteria. And using bentonite clay on a regular basis is a wonderful detoxification strategy. I'm looking for a good source of bentonite clay, along with my web designer, Robert, and we are going to be hopefully soon selling bentonite clay on our website at either pharmacistben.com or brightsideben.com. All right, does that help you, Tony?
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, buddy. Have a beautiful day, and let us move on to Anne-Marie in California. What's up, Anne-Marie? Welcome to the Bright Side.
Hi, Ben. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. What's going on?
I am a longevity distributor, and I have a client who called me, said that she was just diagnosed with high blood pressure, and the medication that she's taking, and I don't know the name of it, is making her feel pretty bad.
Yeah.
And so she's open to natural alternatives.
All right.
So what can we recommend?
Couple things. Number one, the medication they give you for high blood pressure poisons the circulatory system, poisons the heart. They're called a lot of different drugs they use. They use diuretics, but the main drugs are called beta blockers, and these drugs poison the circulatory system to lower the blood pressure. This is doctor strategy, medical strategy. Let's poison the heart. I'm not kidding you here, by the way. I'm not being poetic, and I'm not being hyperbolic. I'm not exaggerating. This is exactly what a beta blocker for high blood pressure does, or a calcium channel blocker for high blood pressure does. It poisons the heart. Now, what kind of medical professional thinks that's a good idea, to poison the heart or the circulatory system? Excuse me. It just makes me so friggin' angry when I think about that. High blood pressure is a sign of a body in distress. It's one of the ways the body's stress response shows up. The first thing you want to do for high blood pressure, and the easiest way to lower high blood pressure, is to practice your deep breathing techniques. Low levels of oxygen will cause hypertension as faster than anything else. So simply by sitting on your couch and watching TV and practicing your deep breathing techniques, you'll notice that your blood pressure will drop. And if you don't believe me, go get a blood pressure cuff and try it. The second thing you want to do is start to use the second thing you want to do is avoid any kind of problem foods. If peptides get into the blood, as we've been talking about, if there's incomplete digestion of protein or leaky gut syndrome and stuff gets into the blood that shouldn't, again, this is going to be interpreted as a major stressor, and this will also cause hypertension. So correcting digestive issues is the second important thing you want to do. Breathing, correcting digestive issues. The third thing is use nutritional supplements, and there's wonderful nutritional supplements for lowering blood pressure. Magnesium is a superstar, antihypertensive. Get your friend on the Osteomag, around 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams a day of magnesium glycinate. Niacin, another superstar for lowering blood pressure. Vitamin B3, I would be using timed release niacin, around 200 milligram daily dose of timed release niacin. Goes by the name Nicobid. There's a few of them, but that's one of them. Goes by the name Nicobid. And always when you're taking your niacin, make sure you take it with the entire B complex. That means sip on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine all day long. Coenzyme Q10 can also help lower blood pressure, as can coenzyme Q10's cousin, which is vitamin E. I'd be using about 100 milligrams or so of of oil-soluble coenzyme Q10 and around 400 international units a day of vitamin E, especially in the mixed tocopherol or mixed tocotrienol form. You'll have to get that on the internet. And then just overall good nutrition, including essential fatty acids, can also have a wonderful effect on lowering blood pressure. Omega-3 fatty acids, especially omega-3 fatty acids from either flaxseed oil or fish oil, both have wonderful effects on lowering blood pressure. So you got a lot of strategies there. I didn't even mention insulin and lowering blood sugar. That's another really important thing to do for hypertension. As any diabetic knows, high blood pressure and diabetes go hand in hand. So correcting any blood sugar problems that you might have can also be helpful. You can use the chromium and vanadium, the Sweeties product, as well as the B vitamin thiamine, in addition to the B vitamins niacin and B12. B12 also is a very important antihypertensive B vitamin. I like a form of vitamin B12 called dibencoxide, which is kind of an activated form of B12, but any B12 will work, even B12 injections, which in my opinion, everybody over the age of 50 or 60 should be using B12 injections. And all those can have great effects on lowering blood pressure. Let's see if there's anything else I want to tell you about. Electrolytes also, and you get those in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Potassium has an antihypertensive effect on its own, but taking potassium with all of your electrolytes, either in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine or vegetables and vegetable juices and vegetable soups, which are also good sources of electrolytes. Those can all have nice blood pressure lowering effects. Lots of things you could do. There is no need for anybody to be on a prescription drug for hypertension unless it's a hypertensive emergency, in which case maybe for a day or 2 days you can get yourself on a drug. But after that, there's no need for anybody to be on a prescription drug for high blood pressure. It is strictly a manifestation of a body in distress. Remove the stress, remove the distress, and the blood pressure will drop. Thank you so much for your call, Anne Marie in California. All right, got a few more calls to take here and a line open for you. We will get to your phone calls when we come back from our break. I am Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We'll be back after this.
Many scientific studies have linked inflammation in the human body to several common health challenges suffered by Americans every day.
This idea about essential fatty acids getting turned into inflammatory or non-inflammatory chemicals. If you're dealing with an inflammatory issue like arthritis, and many diseases and many immune conditions have inflammatory components. If you have any inflammatory issues, essential fatty acids are maybe the most important nutritional supplements you could use. If you have fat absorption problems, you're going to want to take your EFAs with digestive enzymes, with fatty meals. It can also help improve your ability to process and absorb these super mega important nutritional compounds, essential fatty acids.
To keep inflammation at a minimum in your body, do what Ben Fuchs does and order Ultimate EFAs and Ultimate EFA Plus from Longevity by calling 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470. Or on the web at brightsideben.com. That's brightsideben.com. Order today.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Do you have relatives and friends that are convinced there is no need ever to prepare for any kind of emergency? Are these also folks you buy Christmas presents for? At 30dayfoodsupply.com, we can solve both of these problems at the same time. Go to 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010. We can ship your Christmas presents directly to them. Choose from our original $99 30-day food supply, our long-term storage vegan burger mixes, and other oatmeal, soups, porridges, beans, and granolas for everyday use. All products are are non-GMO, MSG-free, and vegetarian. Most are gluten, soy, and nut-free. Call 541-229-0010 today. Oregon Trail Foods and 30dayfoodsupply.com keep prices low, cutting out the middleman by buying directly from their producers in Oregon. Remember, only $10 ships your entire order to the lower 48. Visit the website 30dayfoodsupply.com. Call 541-229-0010. 30dayfoodsupply.com. 541-229-0010.
Hi, this is Steve Sanchez, and based on a recent study, it was found that 57 million Americans had legal issues over the last 12 months, but only 60% of those studied sought out the services of a lawyer. Why? In a nutshell, affordability. Well, my friends at Legal Shield have created a solution that can help you not if, but when you need an attorney. For as little as $17 per month, Legal Shield will provide you unlimited access to qualified attorneys at an accomplished law firm for advice and counsel on legal issues, no matter how serious or trivial. For over 40 years and with 1.4 million families across North America, Legal Shield can help you, the loyal GCN listener. Representatives are standing by now to answer your questions, so call them now at 1-855-340-SAVE. That's 1-855-340-7283, or visit them at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com.
Results will vary from case to case.
Free from the shackles of corporate America, we're the place for independent thinkers. GCN.
Welcome back to the bright side. Kathleen in Massachusetts. What's going on?
Hey, Ben, how are you today?
I'm doing good. What's cooking?
I wanted to give you a success story.
Awesome. I love hearing those. What's going on?
I got a couple of them.
Oh, good.
A couple of months ago, I called you about a friend of mine who was continually giving higher doses of metformin. And her next step was going on insulin. And they could IV drip her metformin and couldn't control her diabetes. She was constantly over 200. And they just told her next step is insulin. So I asked her if she wanted to try doing something different. She was all for it. So she just got retested last week, and her results are in March when she got tested initially, her A1C was 8.7.
Right.
And now it's 6.6.
That is awesome. In 4 months, 4 or 6 months. Nice.
I'm sorry?
And it's since March, you say?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And what did she do? She was on the Sweeties, I take it, right?
She was on the Sweeties. She did the BTK and One World Away for protein.
That is awesome news. Thank you for sharing that. What else do you have?
Yeah, and just to let you know, her average sugar in March was 203, and now it's 38.
It's 138 from 203?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. She must be loving life. She must love you, Kathleen. You're a hero.
Very happy. But the kicker was, I said, well, your doctor was thrilled. And she said, no, she was kind of insulted.
The doctor was insulted.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
I was like, wow, didn't she want to know what you were taking? Because she's taking copies of the labels, just in case she wanted to know. She was really thrilled about sharing this, maybe helping somebody else. And the doctor was like, well, eventually you'll have to go on insulin anyway.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's crazy. Wait, do you have something? Is there another one?
Yeah. Actually, let's see. I spoke with you about having really bad night sweats and flashes during the day.
Okay.
You told me about pregnenolone and progesterone cream.
Yeah.
Haven't had one since.
Oh, that's awesome, Kathleen. Thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate it. Kathleen, shoot me an email with your address, and I'll send you out a Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a freebie.
Oh, sweet. Love you.
Okay, good deal. Thanks so much, Kathleen. I appreciate you sharing that. I love success stories, man. Hey, Rob in Canada, welcome to the bright side.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up? How can we help you?
Hi, so I've been dealing with gravis.
Rob, I need you to speak up, bro. Speak up. Speak louder.
Hi. Can you hear me?
A little bit better. Speak really loud.
Yeah. So, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have myasthenia gravis. And it's hard for me to chew.
Rob, I just can't hear you, bro. I am so sorry. Can you speak really slowly and into the mic?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Can you hear me?
I hear you now, but go ahead and speak slowly.
Okay, so I have myasthenia gravis.
Myasthenia gravis. Okay.
Yeah.
You want some help with that?
Yeah, so it's hard for me to chew, and all I'm doing, so can you help me with that?
Okay, good. Yes, absolutely can help you with myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis is an autoimmune disease of the muscles. Is it affecting your face, did you say, or your mouth?
Yeah, I can't chew, my eyelids, yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, so myasthenia gravis is just another flavor of autoimmune disease. It's when the body's immune system, which should be defending the body against the enemy,